Unbelievable, the fans.
First up we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America. You can tell both of these fighters. We are expecting an all-action slugfest. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Caution being thrown to the wind. They're both trying for a knockout. Beautiful counter shot. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble. On to the second round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he just misses with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't. The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Has to be careful. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. The perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated. Did you see that? And Lopez is dazed. Teofimo Lopez goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up,
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this act. Down goes Teofimo. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's
not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk now. And there's the bell for round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. You'd like to see more jabs. the year perhaps right before our eyes. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Teofimo in some real trouble here. Down goes Lopez. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV.